and procurement. In 2015, Mr. Finley has been the chair of the board of Liberia Airport Authority. He also served as a member of the board of trustees of the Grand Bassa County College, Grand Bassa County, Liberia, from 2008 to 2014. In 2016, the African Methodist Episcopal Zion University in Liberia conferred on Mr. Finley the Doctor of Divinity letter, the LHD, honoris causa. Mr. Bessegar Milton Finley was appointed as Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Liberia on the 24th of January, 2018. He served in that capacity until July 2020, when he tendered in his letter of resignation to President George Manawiya. Ladies and gentlemen, please give me your hands and welcome Mr. Bessegar Milton Finley.
First of all, let me give thanks and praises to Almighty God for being here today. Mr. Cummings, Alexander B. Cummings, the standard bearer of the CPP party, my sister, god sister, Shirley, vice standard bearer of the CPP party, Mr. Chairman, officials of CPP United States, ladies and gentlemen, all other people observed. I am a stranger to all of you in politics. I see a table there with most of my classmates that will pass somewhere down the road. Short brief while I was in CWA, Lutheran school. But as I say, I'm a stranger. Why? I'm not a member of ANC. I'm not a member of CPP. But I've endorsed Mr. Cummings and Charlene, and I've endorsed CPP. Because it's the right thing to do.
Thank you.
I was on my way back to Liberia. I should have left the day before yesterday. And when I heard about the convention, I called Charlie and said, look, I think I will be there to give you the support.
Yes.
There's a long history between political parties. 2020, I was in the elections. And of course, I was opposed by these same individuals. But politics is not personal.
Right.
And this is the mistake that we always make. But I will leave that part for another lecture, maybe sometime in the future. But tonight, why am I here? And why are you here? That is the issue. I will look at the money inside. I'm almost tempted to take some. I want to ask all of you a question. And just bear with me, just follow me for a while as I ask the question as you answer. How many of you in this room have relatives in Liberia? Please put your hands down.
All of us.
Thank you. Put your hands down. How many of you in this room pay taxes in Liberia? Put your hands down. If you don't pay tax, don't put your hands down. How many of you in this room send money transfer to Liberia? Thank you. Now, those of you who put your hands up, when I ask the question, Well, let me put it this way. Those of you who didn't put your hands up when I asked the question, how many of you paid tax in Liberia? Some of you didn't put your hands up, I'm sorry. When you send money to Liberia, money transfer.
Yes.
That money transfer gets to Liberia, and you'll follow my trend where I'm going. There are fees attached to it, and those fees have taxes embedded in those fees.
Yes.
Where am I going? Because you know, sometimes we sit in Liberia and we say, oh, those people in America, they got nothing here. You are paying salaries in Liberia of government officials. You pay salary for the political appointees. You're paying salary for the elected officials. I don't know how many of you in this room know how much transfer goes to Liberia. And so times like these, when we are in a political season, you sit here and you say, well, the Liberian people think I don't have voting rights. And so no, I will not be affected. For every last one of you almost in this room, sending money every month to Liberia to your relatives. You have a responsibility too, to ensure that Liberia is stable, that the economy of Liberia continues to grow. You have that responsibility. You are Liberians. You know, I'm conflicted on what I really want to, where I want to go. I want to go political, but I also want to go a little bit legal. Not like Charlene, she's a smart lawyer. But who said you don't have the right to vote in Liberia? What have you done about that? The election law gave you Liberians in the diaspora the right to vote.
Yes.
To exercise that franchise. It is not a privilege that they are doing you a favor. There's a statute. Besides the statute, the Constitution says every Liberian citizen has the right to register to vote. The statute says, codified says, wherever you are, the Elections Commission must ensure that Liberians vote. You need to start to exercise that right. Because if you exercise that right, we will not be asking you for money tonight. We'll be asking you to come and vote. You have a genuine cause. You have a genuine law for Liberia. And you want to see what we refer to as fixer 1 and fixer 2 to come and fix Liberia. Charlene did a brilliant job with presenting the case of how and where we find ourselves today. That's not my job tonight. I'm only supposed to make remarks. And my remarks is to have you to reflect that whatever money that you are going to pump into Liberia on this process is for intended purpose to make Liberia a better place. One of the issues that we try to dodge as Liberians is the issue of ethnicity. Who is who? What makes you have any right more than me? What made me have any right more than you? Politically, we want to divide on ethnic lines. We are not going to accept it.
No.
It's unacceptable. I've been in the States for about a month, and I got calls from Pastor. Oh, they say you are a Congo man. And I said, yes. Say what you want to say about me. Call me what you want to call me. in my entire political life, I've never spoken about ethnicity. Because ethnicity is used in the wrong way. What is ethnicity? I'm a Bassa man, and it's a way to identify myself. I'm a Congo man, it's a way to identify myself. I'm a Pele woman, it's a way to identify myself with a group, not to discriminate against another group, not to downplay another group. Liberians, we are now, the time has come for us to take up this issue. You're not in America as a Bassa man or a Geo woman or a Loma woman. And so our politics should not be based on your ethnicity, but rather your capability.
That's right.
And your ability to make the difference in the lives of the Liberian people. I would shift a little bit and go to why I believe that Mr. Cummings can make a difference in Nigeria. Liberia, at this point in our history, and trust me, I'm a politician, I've been a politician in Liberia from 2020. So you know I've been there for a while. No, 2000, where 2020? 2000. Look at Spencer, you trying to laugh at me. You forget that me. From 2000, 23 years I've been involved with Liberian politics. And I would consider myself mainstream. And I know the in, the out, the side, the ups, and the down. Mr. Cummings represents a whole new era. A whole new era. You know, and the mainstream will fight. Because we don't want to change. We don't want the growth. We don't want the development. We don't want to address our education problem. We don't want to address our healthcare problem. We don't want to address our agriculture problem. We don't want to address our infrastructure problem. And in the absence of those things, our country is going to decline. And if you sit there and say, well, I'm in America and it's not going to affect me, you are joking. It is going to affect each and every one of us. And therefore you have a stake in this political process. And therefore you must speak in this political process. You must be active in this political process. You must take action by doing what? Making sure that those who have the voting cards in Liberia, that you have influence on, that you send your money to, must vote the way you want them to vote. That's right. Then the change. That's right. And the stability. And the security. And the future of Liberia will begin. In the absence of that, we are all going to be faced with a bleak future. So tonight, I want to ask for your support. I want to ask that it is not about CPP alone. All of you here are voters for Mr. Cummings, for CPP. I know I will vote for Cummings in Bromskin. Since I endorse Mr. Cummings, I have some very strong supporters who are in government. Some of them have resigned. Some of them have been forced to make statements on the media. And I have not said anything at all. And I will not say anything on that. Because really it doesn't matter to me. I'm in the race for the Senate of Grand Bassa County.
And you will win. You will win.
And I really don't care what the ruling party wants to do. Because they know why Messenger Finlay have endorsed CPP. They know. because it's the only choice and the right choice for Liberia. So tonight, I want you to make sure that you start to campaign in the United States with those who are not CPP members, so that their relatives can vote CPP in Liberia. You control a lot of things because you will send them Western Union, money grant, sand wave, whatever. I think, relate. So let me just pause because I'm not, I'm like Charlie. We have the tendency to talk long as politicians. Yeah, we get carried away a little bit. So let me just cut it short and ask all of you to please continue to support CPP in this electoral process.
So,
Mr. Cummings, you and I have had several conversations over the years that perhaps most people didn't know about. And tonight, as I leave this podium, I'm going to be back in Bassa on Wednesday, or let me say by the weekend, Friday, and the war begins. And I'm sure Mr. Cummings, you were not directly in the campaign 2020, but you were on the other side. And I'm sure you felt, and I'm sure Charlene also felt, what we could do in Bassa. This time we were extending the process. So we are ready for the battle.
We're ready.
We will not shy away. We will not be discouraged because it's nothing personal. It has nothing to do with your personality or who you are.
exactly.
I will end here by saying to all of us to continue to offer prayers for our country. As we go through this process of political change, administrative change, that the Almighty God will continue to bless Liberia and Liberians. I hope I have an opportunity to speak to some of you maybe later on in the future, but for now, may God continue to bless all of us. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Senator. At this time, I'm going to call on Mr. Wilson from ANC Global.
Somebody that wants to make a copy.
Thank you. Thank you. Mr. Cummings. VSB Bronstein, thank you for being here. When I was told that I would be speaking here, I sat for like 5 minutes and put a 3 minutes remark together. Then I got here sitting over there. You see this Bronstein really just opening up everything. Yeah. And I said, I'm not 100%. But I pick up one thing, technology. And I'm gonna tell you one thing, standing here, when COVID hit the world, Ghana made beautiful solutions that led them out of COVID. Several professors around the world were contacted to serve on STEM innovations in Ghana. I was one of them. We were asked to serve as advisor and also judges. Ghana has over close to 900 high schools. 875 of those schools we had to coach and help them to make decisions on STEM. The Ghanaian government did not ask the United States to give them a solution to contacting or getting rid of COVID or finding the solutions. They asked the students in the school to give them solutions. We took 3 weeks, just 3 weeks, a project that we did only 1 year, to coach those students to create, to have them to innovatively find solutions to COVID. And every idea and solution the Ghanaian government used to curb down COVID were from students in high school. Not long ago, I was in our country, and I got back just day before yesterday night. And I'm going to tell you the truth. It's sad. Very, very sad. Very, very sad. Nothing ever hit me in my life. I tell you an experience. I got broken down in a car and cried like a baby. Just next to our old party headquarters. When my nephew was driving me, it was raining. And I saw this man drinking the water in the street. He was picking the water from the ground and drinking. I said, AB, stop. He said, what happened? I said, stop. He stopped. I got from the car to run to him, but then everyone said, he's crazy, he's crazy. And I said, no, mentally, he has some problem with his brain. He's sick, just like a finger gets sick, the brain gets sick. But then I stood there and I broke down. I tell you, honestly, I started to cry and people came around. Papi, what are you crying for? And it hit me. Our country is gone. It's gone. Liberia is gone. Let us not take it for a joke. I'm going to tell you frankly, I'm asking everyone in this hall, from the CPP, people sympathizing with us, if that's the word to use, people supporting the idea. I'm asking you in the diaspora, please make it your business to go home between September and October. Not October, but September. If you can pick the first, second week to go home, let us do the work with this state. We need it. We really need it. I went home on my own, spent my time and money, and traveled around Liberia in 2 weeks. I was in Banga. I was in Ganta. I went to Yekepa, that's my old home, just to see what it looks like. I spoke with people, and fortunately for us, I spoke with people who are in the security sector in Yekepa. And very interesting discussion we had. I was in Basa, I was in Cape Mount, I was in Boni, and Monrovia, I had a chance to move around Monrovia a lot. We have great opportunity and chances to win this election. But we have to work. Honestly, we have to work. I'm asking everyone, honestly, if you are not ready to go, please help those that will be going there. But let's make our mind and go home. Let us get on the street. Our brothers there need our support to go out and, let's do that, please. I don't want to waste your time. I want to thank you for coming here. Again, I want to thank you all for coming. Thank you very much for all you do. You've been a great inspiration. From the very day back in 2015 to this time, you have led us. And I know most of the things you have passed through and the way you handle things has taught most of us. I was a bad leader, a college dean, very bad leader. I thought I could force people to do things until when the people to lead us. Oh God, I'm happy about from you. I have. Everyone that worked with me thinks that I'm some, and I always like to use the simple word, they think I'm some dummy now. Because you say, me, you're my good friend. You say, group, we're moving. Please, people, I also been talking a long time, so thank you for coming here. I want to thank you, brothers from CPP. Again, let us all know we have to go home to work. There is work to be done. Thank you, everyone.
CPP over here. Thank you.
We're here to get money from right. So on behalf of ANC Global and Chairman Monga, we send our greeting and thank you. I will put in 250 for me and my family and 250 for the ANC Global, all from me. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. At this time, we're going to call on Miss Miracle Fofana for the poem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Collins, it's my pleasure to explain before your presence. The title of this poem is United We Stand. This generation of Liberians has the opportunity to change what is wrong with this version of Liberia. We cannot and we should not use negative energy to pollute the atmosphere and the growth of our future generation. We must employ our positive energy to strengthen our nation, our national bond. And we should understand that the strength of Liberia lies in our unity as a people. My dear Liberians, we have to maintain the glorious hope of liberty because it is by God's command. Together we can suffocate poverty and enhance the growth of our future generation by creating equal opportunities for every child. Liberians, we are great and brilliant people. Why we disagree? We must agree that our problems, the only way we can solve our problems is by putting our differences aside and showing respect to each other. Minimizing our collective creative ability hinders the way we structure our country for the collective good and benefit of all. My fellow citizens, the truth is, Liberian problems have been diagnosed by Liberians themselves, such as throwing dirt in the streets, urinating in the streets, and also exploiting young female students for grace. Let me conclude by saying, regardless of who becomes the next president of the Republic of Liberia, if we as citizens cannot respect our leaders, respect their policy, and work together, this nation will not be developed. Africa cannot help us. America cannot help us. Europe cannot help us. We, as citizens of the Republic of Liberia, must help ourselves in love and goodness. Thank you.
DJ, play the music. I come pick it up and ask him for to call it in the room.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time now for us to welcome our standard bearer.
Okay.
Right?
I'll run into that basket to come in the morning. The upper come straight.
Yeah. Now let your money speak. Let the money speak for you. And let it speak volumes. Ladies and gentlemen, proven leadership. Let's welcome the standard bearer of the CPP, Mr. Alexander Benedict Cox, ABC.
Alexander coming, Bati. Zekwe. CPP, Zekwe. Charlie Broski, Zekwe. I want
Thank you. Please have a seat. The night is fast spent in what? So I will speak much further than Charlene and Wasaga. Because I know everybody's tired. So to the platform guests, to the incoming Vice President of the Republic of Nigeria, to the incoming Senator of Grand Bassa County, to the leadership of Cpp-Usa, and most importantly, a big hand applause to all of you for enduring with us all through the day. Also, thank you for your presence. Thank you for your contributions. But again, the night is fast, and let me just say a few quick things. One is, as of now, we have exactly 100 days to election. 100 days to election. So we got 100 days to do the work to convince our people and give us the opportunity to serve them. That burden is on all of us here tonight, is to make the case to our country and our people, give them a chance to serve them so we can start the restoration of good governance and economic growth to Liberia. Let me say to all of you and to all our friends listen to my voice, that where we find ourselves today is not our destiny. Working together, working differently, we can change the destiny of our country. We can change Liberia for the better. I want you to leave here today believing, one, that we will win the election. Not because I say so, but because we'll do the work to win.
Right.
Two, that leave here today believing that we can transform and we can change our country. The people in our neighboring country is not any smarter than you and I. We have lived and worked with Nigerians, with Kenyans, South Africans, Americans. They are not any smarter than you are. We won them in competition. So we can change this country. But to change Nigeria requires that we do things differently, that we work hard, we make sacrifices, and if we do those things, our country will become the best country in Africa and indeed in the world. So, again, I want to thank you for your presence. I want to thank you for your contributions. You need to dig deep. Politics is not free. Politics is expensive. Politics requires hard work. But in the end, it will be worth it. Yes. Because in the end, you will be proud of this country called Nigeria. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Yeah, easy. So I'm following. Short, and not even sweet, and extra sweet. It just, yeah.
And if you want to hear the full speech, you go to the Harvard, I think you just came from Harvard Business. You had a seminar there, and you give the full compliment. That was on Thursday. That's what he did. You can hear the whole speech and the whole plan for Liberia. I think they want us to call on Mr. Duke before we pass.
Yes,
wrap up.
yes, Mr. Anson Duke.
Right.
Candidate of Grand Jita County, District 1.
And he's just bringing greetings and making a contribution, I understand.
And you're not going to be short
in 30 seconds.
Shorter than Mr. Cummings, I promise you. Watch.
Our incoming, Alexander Benedict Cummings, our incoming Vice President, my own sister, Councilor Charlie Johnson, distinguished platform guests, ladies and gentlemen. Standing before you is a son of a lady that did not read and write. A man who drove a truck to kill us. You from Grand Jita County, where we are encouraging diversity. I just want to take this time to thank Councillor Charles Walker Bronsfield, who met me in 2016. He said, "Councillor, can you come with me?" And from that day until where I am, my life has never been the same. And I'm asking all of you tonight, including our incoming president and vice president, that in Southeastern region, no condition is no longer about necessity, it's about saving lives. And these are the reasons that some people have joined the race. Join me, change Nigeria for better. Our incoming, count on it, and we will put the case to Bentley and all of us on this
Thank you. We believe that you put on a spirited campaign, and with the team, success is sure. We now have an installation to do, an installation of the officers. Our honorable incoming vice president would be the installing officer. And
somebody won't give her flying.
yeah. And before the installation, I believe that we have would ask all the officers to please come up and line up.
Did y'all hear her? I'm Please say it louder so everyone can hear you.
Everything I have ever done has been for you. Everything I've ever done has been for you. I have a daughter named Hannah who is 15 years old. And I do it for you and for her and for all the Nigerian women and girls, okay? So thank you. This tonight is the highlight of the night. Thank you. So give us your name.
Keisha, and how old are you? 13. And what grade are you in?
I'm sure you are a brilliant, smart young woman, right?
As a matter of fact, Keisha is my daughter. Yeah, that's my daughter. That's prominent.
Thank you for her. Thank you for
I'm
her.
going to talk to Nigeria.
Okay, thank you.
Can we have all of the officers come up, please?
All the officers of CPP Global USA. Cpp-Usa. Please come on out.
So we'll make this very quick. So I believe these people are the most important people here tonight. So we'll make sure to do this properly. So I will ask you to hold up, if you don't mind, your right hand and just repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear to uphold the obligations and me as an official of the Cpp-Usa. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Let's hear it, please, for the officers. For the officers of the Cpp-Usa. Now, the program is just about winding down, but we're going to try to wake you up a little bit because we know that we don't want you to go home with all that money you brought and you wanted to give. So the little drops, shuffle man, bring some vibes in the house, please. And we ask you all.
Are you staying right here? I want to ask you guys.
All right. Okay. Mr. DJ. Tonight we're asking you to vote. Vote with your dollars and your cents. And use your senses to do that. Yes. Yes. We are about to go into the second round of fundraising. We are here to fundraise. Come out Friday the 7th for the Legion. Come out and do what you can. We have 10-15 minutes to get this done. Thank you.
Man, if you're sneaking in a building, you don't have to get out of the country. When you get here, you put it here. DJ, take that song over. Because we're coming at Taylor. I tell myself to the point. Anything in the present, I will take it for you.
How to my talking? I'm not saying.
I'm
just saying. How to my talking?
C'est quoi? Parce que c'est quoi? I want ça.
Somebody take a camera for me. Derek, I Yo trying to put our camera to Salim. To Salim Bosque. Be careful with the mic. Be careful with the mic. They can hear you.
Give me one by myself. Give me one with
see him with those back in front of him.
Whatever you put that white spirit, that white
Come